New twist tonight in the disappearance of those two kids from Rexburg. Their mother, Lori, has a niece. That's who you see here, and that's her ex-husband over there. Anyway, the ex-husband now claims that she knows where Lori's children are. He made that claim in court documents filed in Arizona. The niece and her ex are apparently in a custody fight over their own kids. East Idaho News reports law enforcement is keeping an eye on the niece, Melanie Pawlowski, because she is apparently in the same doomsday cult as Lori and her new husband, Chad Daybell. Lori's kids, by the way, JJ and Tylee, have not been seen since September of last year. Lori remains in jail in Kauai awaiting an extradition hearing in a week.
That extradition hearing will come from Madison County and Rexburg. Come to our office, we'll run it through the system, and then we'll send it back, and it'll go to Hawaii for extradition. I think that's where it is right now. So I hope there is justice, and I hope the children are found.
Here in Idaho, Lori is accused of desertion and non-support of her children, as well as obstructing police and contempt of court.
And happening today, early voting gets underway for those presidential primaries. CBS 2's Kristen McPeak is live in Boise with more information on where you can go to cast your vote.
Yeah, Denny, here in my hand is just a few examples of what these primary ballots will look like. And one of the places you can come to vote actually is here at Boise City Hall. Early voting is starting today. And if you live in a county, you can also vote at Meridian City Hall or the Ada County's elections office on Benjamin Lane. In Canyon County, voting is happening on the Canyon County elections office during normal business hours. And if you aren't registered, you can also register to vote at any of these locations. All you need to do is bring a photo ID and proof of residence. And so if you're interested in seeing some of these ballots, we have a link on our website, idahonews.com, so you can take a look at these ballots and find who you want to represent your party for the presidential election in 2020 starting this fall. We also have a schedule of the mobile voting unit that's traveling around the Treasure Valley, so you can vote at a more convenient place that works for you. You can find that all on our website, idahonews.com. Live in Boise, Kristen McPeak, CBS 2 News.
It happens in a flash. This is body cam video of a Nampa police officer who shot a dog yesterday. He was investigating a noise complaint at the home on South Fremont Street. After the officer arrived at the door, what you saw was the dog got past the owner and charged.
And the officer shot the dog. That dog is now recovering at a local veterinarian's office. The owner says the dog didn't mean any harm.
CBS 2's Trevor Fay spoke with the owner this afternoon. Trevor, what did she have to say?
Brent, Christina Logan G. Fernesco is a single mother of 3 kids. She says that she's still shaken up from the shooting and that it could have been avoided.
This is Rebel. Christina has cared for him for years, and she says having big dogs like him helps her feel protected at home. After he was shot, she rushed to get him to the vet.
And there was a blood trail leading to where he was, and one of the neighbors gave a bunch of towels and everything.
Get your This is the body cam video that Nampa Police has released to CBS 2. The Nampa Police Department says the officer had nowhere to run from the dog, and that it was trying to bite him. The police say it was only after the dog came at him a second time that the officer opened fire.
One of the dogs exited the residence and aggressively approached him. He tried to kick the dog away, but the dog re-aggressed him again.
And I understand that it is a big dog jumping at you, but maybe assess, hey, he's wagging his tail.
Christina insists that Rebel was not trying to hurt the officer and that they need better training in animal-related situations.
When you look aggressive and you walk up to a house and you stay tensed, what's going to happen versus if you take a dog treat and sit down and relax or get on their level.
The police point out that the shot was fired away from the home and towards the yard.
Each year our officers receive 4 to 8 hours of training on how to deal with aggressive dogs.
Christina says she's still worried that the bullet could have gone through a nearby window and into her daughter's room.
The vet tells Christina that Rebel is stable and that he's still losing blood, but not as much as he was yesterday. Christina believes it will be at least a week before Rebel can return home.